Hello everyone and welcome. As you can tell by my voice, this is one of those special days. I just came back from holiday and I wanted to show you the progress I was able to make in the lovely video that I made while painting up in the mountainside. Yes, this is my voice now because I have a very bad sore throat, but I really like my voice right about now. So I wanted to make this video because I want to show you all how I sound in my head and the reason why whenever I make a video and make a voiceover, it's really sad for me because I don't have this wonderful voice that my wife really likes, but it's hurting me to speak, so this is not something that I can do all the time. Now let's talk a little bit about the painting process because I might end up not having a voice after this. So what you're seeing here is me being again an idiot because I started painting in the details and namely trying to paint all of the knees and joints in between the armor plates with aesthetic blue. And unfortunately that has led me to spending 4 hours on detail work and not have a decent base coat for almost any miniatures. Now, we will get to the part a little later down the line where I show you a full 4 hours of work. Don't worry, as you saw, this is a very short video and my voice could not have taken a 4 hour recording, even sped up and trimmed up even to like an hour. So that is why this video is really short. Another reason that this video is very short is because I couldn't fully control the lighting situation over there because I could not bring my big studio. I tried to make it like an improvised situation where I just got the absolute essential tools for painting and just a stand for my phone to be able to film everything. This had actually two consequences. I couldn't really use the LED lights that I use when I usually paint and remove the shadows, as you can see, and I couldn't fully control the angle the phone had while I was painting. Now, improvisation is the mother of all innovations, so I made do with what I had, but what I didn't take into account was the fact that it would come out this dark because it really looked rather well on my phone screen. But when I got it into the video editor, I had to do a little bit of color correcting, not on this particular clip, but on the subsequent ones. I had to do a little bit of color correction, more along the lines of brightness correction, just to get it to a proper level. Right, back to the painting. Again, this is not ideal painting in the details because I spent 4 hours across indeed 20 models, going back and forth with fixing tiny mistakes with white and filling in the gaps, finding new gaps that I didn't fill, and so on, areas where I wanted it to be blue. Like I said, this is not really ideal, and I didn't realize what painting an army would be like. I am fairly good at repetitive tasks, and I didn't really mind all that much. I wasn't bored or anything, especially since I was listening to an audiobook. But the fact that no progress was made and the time was ticking, I didn't have a timer in front of me, but when I looked at the time and saw how advanced it was odd. It was an odd sensation not making any progress. Fortunately, I didn't only have like 4 hours to paint, and that is when I realized that I needed to get some endorphins in me, so to speak, and did manage to get a few models base coated, at least for their more fleshy parts. Yeah, more fleshy parts, because the chitin is going to be done last because it's the darkest color. Again, I should have started with that. The normal way to paint a miniature is, of course, the base color and then the details. But I wanted my details to be much lighter, and in the hopes of me, cheating and skipping some time, I decided to uh, not be to be really careful with the base coat and try to get the aesthetic blue in, and then use the Magos purple on the fleshy bits to get everything right. Process does work, and I'm really really careful with my base coat, and you will see that the models came out looking well when I applied them. This is a show on the 20 models, all arranged with all of their joints painted with aesthetic blue. Unfortunately, like I mentioned before, I wasn't fully able to get the perfect angle, and I kind of messed up filming base coat. So these are the only footage that I could get of the usable footage that I could get of me painting the base coat. It's really out of frame almost, and it's like 2 minutes long. It's barely counts as a step. I actually filmed painting like 3 miniatures with base coat because I wasn't gonna film the entire 20 miniatures. That would have been insane, and I wouldn't have probably used any of the footage. But yeah, this this is the best way to go about it. And like I said, it is something to be worth if you're really careful with your base coat. And bear in mind that I didn't have to put any white on the joints that I had to do because of me spilling with that base coat over there, and the etheric blue will not be seen. Okay, so moving on, this is the final shot, so to speak, for this video, because this is the progress of about 6 hours of me painting while I was on holiday in the mountains. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you like this voice as much as I do, because otherwise it has just been me being a masochist trying to record a voice over for a video with this voice. All right. Thank you all for sticking to the end, and I'll see you in the next one. And if you enjoyed this content, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and if you really want to prank a friend and show him a really bad voice or good one, share it with a friend. All right, bye bye. I'll see you in the next one.